Hey everybody, welcome to Open Fire Tactical. I'm your host Buttonhole. Today we're going to be shooting at 526 yards at this 66% steel silhouette. So I got my buddy Steve with me today. I'm going to see if maybe he can handle the phone action, but we'll give it a shot. And we're shooting, that's him driving away. Let me try and zoom in here. So where that side-by-side is, in that flat spot's where we're going to be shooting from. And that's in the area of 5.25, 500 something. So I always thought it was 500 yards, and Steve told me he got a different range when he measured it. So like I've discussed before on this channel, your laser rangefinders, they vary from manufacturer to manufacturer. Mine's a loophole, and that still doesn't mean that it's perfect or it's going to be 100% on. But within 20 yards, and that can make all the difference in the world. Let me pause here real quick because I wanted to touch bases on that deer target that I shot last week. Stand by. So if you guys remember last week, I was standing unsupported 30-30 at 65 yards, and I shot right over his back, and then I finally hit him with a double lung shot. Those three were already there, those three little red guys. And then I shot at him with my AR, and once again right over his back. And then I stopped the video, and then I said, man, I'm going to check my zeros with both the 30-30 and the AR just to satisfy my own curiosity. And I should have done that on video, and I apologize, I failed to do that. But what I did was I was talking about headshots, and this is exactly what I'm doing. So I shot from the toolbox on that bench at the other spot, and that's the 30-30. And that's the AR. So my rifles are money. I missed because I suck. And it does not pain me to say that. It is what it is. And that's exactly what you're going to get here on Open Fire Tactical. I'm not going to pull anything on you. I'm not going to cheat in any way. There's no point. There's absolutely no point. And I don't get paid to do any of this. As you guys all know, all 88 of you now. This is just so crazy. And I tell you what, I thank you guys all so very, very much. I appreciate each and every one of you subscribing and watching what I do. And like I said, I'll never ask you for subscriptions. I won't ask you for a thumbs up, but I will ask you to comment. Excuse me, I'm getting over the flu. If you guys could comment and tell me what it is you like, what you don't like, what you want more of, if there's something that I'm not covering that I need to address, please let me know. Good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, I can take it. I know that there's keyboard trolls out there, and there's going to be no matter what. But anyhow, that's what I got for you. So let me head on downrange and get set up, and then we'll start cracking at that steel. And I forgot to mention also, Steve set up some gongs right there. And that, I believe, is an 8-inch and a 4-inch. And he'll be shooting that with his AR, and he's got a 6.5 Creedmoor. So that's going to almost be like the know your limit. If you guys are familiar with Eric Cortina in Texas, know your limits at 500 yards. That's kind of what we're going for, but certainly not as difficult. All right, you guys, stand by. Thanks again for tuning in once again. All right, so we're back at the bench, and we're shooting way out there somewhere. Right out there. My laser rangefinder said 496 yards. Steve, your laser rangefinder said what, 520?
Something like that. Yeah.
520 something. So give or take 25 yards. But my dope on my rifle, this one, for 75 grain bullets is 10.5 mils of elevation, and I'm like 1 mil to the right, and we're connecting at a 66% silhouette target that I showed you guys earlier when I was downrange. However, anyway, I'm going to zoom in while Steve starts shooting. I'll see if we can connect here with some impacts. When you're ready, Steve.
Alrighty.
Ooh, right over the top of it. And you're shooting at your gong, correct?
No, at your silhouette.
Silhouette. Okay, so I thought I saw something on the left-hand side, but
You send another.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm, looking at this with handheld on my phone. Right over the top of it, I saw that.
That was a hit.
That was a hit. I heard it.
A little ting.
That was a hit. Not sure if the phone's picking up the report or not.
Right over his side.
That was a hit. Hit. That was on the left side. Was that a hit?
That was a hit. Real faint.
Yeah, real faint.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's what we're out here doing today in the Nevada desert, out here in Dayton, fooling around at 500 yards. Get your friends, throw some bullets down range, and have a good time. Thanks for tuning in today. God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe. Keep it real. Open Fire Tactical out. All right, so I'm heading down range. I think I said Open Fire Tactical out, and I didn't mean to end the video. So we're just going to continue on here. I wanted to drive down. Of course, I do not have my seatbelt on, but we're out here in the middle of the desert, so I don't think I have to worry about either a car pulling out in front of me or a cop pinching me for no seatbelt at this time. But that is annoying. So my recipe for these RMR bullets in Idaho, they're in Lewiston, Idaho. They're 75 grain bullets, and my recipe is Winchester 748 and 23.5 grains of powder, CCI, also at a Lewiston, small rifle primers. And that barrel on this AR is 18 inches, 1 7 twist. So rolling up here, man, we got a bunch of shots. Holy cow. We were able to connect on those gongs too, a few times, but this, we got a bunch of hits. Wow, we're doing better than we think. That's pretty impressive. Several headshots. The wind was gusting pretty good. And so when I was aiming, I was actually aiming over here. So my crosshairs was here, and then I have mil dot reticle dots. So there's mils and there's a half between. I was 1/2 mil to the right, and I was able to hit it. So that's pretty impressive. And Steve, he's hitting this target with 55 grain factory ammunition. I'm not sure who he bought it from, but he was able to connect. I gave him 5 of my loads also, and he was able to connect. Now on this gong, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Maybe one here, because I sprayed these up pretty good before we started. And I shot at this guy a couple times, but clearly I don't believe I hit it unless I hit it right here. That's definitely a 22 hole, and it is it's possible, but I don't know for sure. So, you know, I'm not going to claim it. I don't recall seeing it, but then again, these aren't my targets. These belong to Steve. So anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for tuning in once again. I'm going to get these targets painted up, and I'm going to end the video. I'll upload this later today being Monday. What the second, third? I think today's the 23rd of March. Not exactly sure. So anyway, thank you all so very much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, man. I can't thank you guys enough really for subscribing, but once again, I just wanted to ask you to please comment if you wouldn't mind. And the only reason why I want you guys to comment is so that I can give you more content of what it is that you're wanting. So, and if I'm able to do that, then I'm happy to accommodate, but I'll answer your comments. Yeah, just let me know what you guys are wanting to do, and you know, make this channel yours, and I'll do the best I can for you. Again, thank you guys all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Peace out.